Hello, beautiful people. I'm Vlad from Synaptic Schism, and I want to make an update regarding the project, both here on YouTube, X, Bandcamp, and so on. Over the past week or so, I changed some things in Synaptic Schism branding on Twitter, on Bandcamp, and also here on YouTube. And the most noticeable change was the others, which now read all the revenue from this project is reinvested in other musicians. If you watched my videos, you know I don't like to waste your time. So here's a short version in case you are not interested in the whole story. The purpose of Synaptic Schism moving forward is to support independent artists. So other independent artists just like me. The sentence, our revenue from this project is reinvested in other musicians is just a reflection of that. So all the Bandcamp sales, all the revenue that I'll make from YouTube will be put into musicians whose work I like. That's the short version. If you only wanted to know what this was about, thank you for watching. Go be happy and do your stuff. But from now on, I'm going to tell the whole story. There are three things that I do in Synaptic Schism. The first one, and the reason for this project existing, is that I love to create music. And I love to tell stories with music videos. That's how Synaptic Schism was born, and that's what Synaptic Schism will do and continue to do. If Synaptic Schism was a company, this would be its mission: expressing myself primarily through music and expanding the storytelling with video. The second thing that I do is to interact and support other indie artists, especially musicians. I've done this on Twitter, where I often share like short reviews of releases from musicians. And lately here on YouTube, I started to do the deconstructions. This is something I enjoy doing, and it's something that became very important for the project. The third thing that I do in Synaptic Schism is to create extra YouTube content about music creation. So going from reviews to how-tos to how do I do some stuff, and everything in between, sometimes even stuff that it's a little bit more philosophical. Although I am not a professional and I don't consider myself an expert, it is in my nature to put the maximum effort into everything that I do, into learn and develop skills and then share that knowledge with others. It's important to mention that as far as the videos about music creation go, these are the most watched videos on my YouTube channel. And those are the reason for the channel growth. So if I have a lot of these videos, I keep getting subs, the channel continues to grow, things like that. So it's a big part of the YouTube part of this project to create those videos, although I do it for fun because I like doing it. Now, it's important to note that the objective of Synaptic Schism wasn't and still isn't to be a commercial musical project or a YouTube career. I don't want to deal with the music industry at all. I've been there, 20 years ago, and I don't care. And if you watched enough of my YouTube content, you probably have seen me mock with some YouTube cliches. And there's only one video where I say the famous words, click, subscribe, share, comment, and so on. There's only one video where I did that, and it just felt wrong, and I never did it again. I have somewhat of a certain dislike for the YouTube zeitgeist or culture. In the end, I just want to make music and videos, and I just want to support and help other artists. That's why I continue to do stuff for Synaptic Schism. And I am in a very privileged position of having a career unrelated with music that I love, I really love, and that pays really well. And I have a budget for my music, so it's fine that I purchase the stuff that I want to purchase and do the investments that I want to do. And I don't need or even want Synaptic Schism to make money. That's not the purpose. The thing is that it has made money. Not a lot of it. I'm not going... This is not a bragging video. It's change, really. But I feel that it's important to have this conversation. So I started working on my Bandcamp presence because I wanted to have the audio available not only through streaming, because I'm a little bit upset with the streaming part. Surprisingly, Bandcamp has generated more revenue in a matter of days than streaming in, I don't know, 3.5 years. In fact, I have 3 releases on Bandcamp. Each one of them individually has generated more money than all of the streaming during 3.5 years. That should tell you something. My music creation videos, reviews mainly, have also generated revenue. To have access to some products, I entered affiliate programs, and to my surprise, those affiliate programs actually generated sales, which means that I receive a percentage of those sales. It never crossed my mind that I would generate revenue from those reviews. I just wanted access to the products that I wanted to review, but they did generate sales, and I did get money from it. So Bandcamp and the affiliate programs put me in a weird position. On the one hand, not only it was expected, but it wasn't enough money to change anything in my life, and honestly, I don't need it. On the other hand, the fact that there's money involved makes everything less whole, less pure in a way. And I wanted to address this because this raised a problem to me fundamentally. And I still want my whole library to go into Bandcamp, and I want to continue to make music creation videos. And this implies a snowball of sales and channel growth that I didn't really anticipate. So what I will be doing moving forward is to guarantee that that money goes into indie artists. I was already making purchases for indie artists, but I never really paid attention to how much I was spending or who I was supporting and so on. What I'm saying is that if I do reviews, well, the reviews are not paid, but if I get into any affiliate program, or if I make any Bandcamp sales, that stuff is all going to a specific PayPal account, and that PayPal account will only be used to support artists. And the support is that I want to do is in direct sales, like buying their music, for instance. I mentioned earlier in this video that if Synaptic Schism was a company, it had that mission of me expressing myself. Companies usually also have a purpose that they state. And although Synaptic Schism is not a company, it's just something cool that I do. I would say that if it was, the purpose moving forward is to support other artists, period. That's the whole purpose of Synaptic Schism. Through the music that I do, and through the videos that I produce, and the growth that I've been seeing in the channel, in Twitter, in Bandcamp, I want this money to go to a good home. So that's what I say that I'm going to do. So this was the announcement that I wanted to make. I wanted to explain all of those banners and why I'm doing this stuff. I want you to know that I will only review stuff that I like. I will never sign any contract that makes me say specific things. That is never going to happen. But if there's an affiliate program, or if there's any type of monetary compensation, I want you to know that this is going directly to other artists, because that's the purpose of Synaptic Schism is not to be a commercial or a project or a YouTube thing. It's just to be part of the indie scene, let's say, and to support other artists. So I hope I explained myself well, and let me know. Find me on X for us to have a chat. Comment if you want to say anything, and I'm available to any question that you may have. Okay, thank you very much, and until the next video, bye bye.